Okay. I'm not late, you're all late. I definitely didn't fall asleep 10 minutes before my normal stream start time. Luckily, it just my brain registered it as like a power nap, so I only slept for a few minutes and then woke up and I was like, oh shit, I'm late. Into the fancy new palace. With our boyfriend. He's alive.
There seems to be a treasure chest.
That is a lot of shit to be stuffed in that one treasure chest. Oh.
This place feels different than it did last time.
That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been a change of heart since then. Do you remember how far you went in last time?
I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me.
I see. So you're only familiar with the area close to the entrance.
Now, let us depart.
Then, let's keep going. Is this door still gonna be locked?
Focus.
No, the door's actually unlocked.
There are so many people here. This is definitely different from last time.
Welcome and thank you for coming, patients. You'll be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can be happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby.
What a strange announcement.
I keep forgetting Kazumi's voice.
What a strange announcement. Become happy? What kind of place is this?
Also, I was listening to the track in the background here while I was getting stream ready.
I can feel it.
And, my first, thought sitting here and listening to this song for a little bit was, this song is very similar to the clock tower music from Persona Q. And Persona Q's clock tower has one of my favorite songs for a dungeon. Just period.
This is the best.
It's also weird that those security cameras are held up by, like, hair.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation.
We have business here.
Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes, ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
Let's get him, Akechi.
It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
Persona!
Oh, so he's using Loki specifically. He doesn't have a... He doesn't seem to have access to Robin Hood. He has...
Make
Ooh,
this quick.
he has Debilitate.
To me, Loki! Good. Persona!
But what if I...
You're mine.
Check it out, Akechi. I got stronger.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind.
Doesn't having a palace and being in the right mind contradict each other? Like, aren't those contradictory like, I don't know how to phrase that.
I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
Just everyday Akechi.
I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
He's grinning. I'm very glad that we get to dungeon crawl with Black Mask Akechi in this game.
Looks like we're busted.
I guess I should check the door in the front here.
Aren't you going to get examined? I'm on my way right now. It's so exciting.
I hope you have a happy life.
I can feel it.
This palace, like, this palace is really interesting because it's giving off really weird vibes.
Two weak ones. Let's swat them like the flies they are. This enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its misery.
Wow, I like Akechi like this.
This enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its misery. Come! You're mine. Joker took one down. I gotta keep up.
Let's dance! This is my soul!
Dying last has got to be the worst.
He's so over the top.
Doesn't kill us, makes us
Pretty
stronger.
sad performance on their part. Okay.
He's attacking the last one in the group and he's just like, dying last has to be the worst. Like,
I'm sensing a safe room potentially nearby. Let's look for it. It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest?
it's also great, like, how good the delivery on his lines are. Like, his lines are very well delivered that have that, like... They're very calm, but they're delivered with that very clear imprint of malice on them.
I'm getting this strange feeling in my chest. I do hope it's just my nerves about this place.
Do you have a moment?
I realize resting is important every so often, but do we really have time to relax?
Let's get going.
I'll reveal your true form.
We've got them surrounded. This enemy is a sad little weakling.
Let's put it out of its misery. Zona. Some other way.
Oh, I crit it.
That's it, Joker. It's time to kill.
That sure is a jovial shadow. Don't be too serious.
What? Milona!
What a letdown.
Well, time to be on our way.
He's very jovial. Like, he's jovial and very clearly unhinged, and I love him.
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why? Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video?
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
Last spring.
I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
Well, the fact that I got that cutscene there makes me think that I'm going the right direction, which is...
I can see it.
Have you seen the announcement on the bulletin board? It might be tough at first, but don't worry, there are lessons for beginners too. If you're interested, you should definitely get yourself examined. It'll change your entire world.
It's strange. This poster's out of place. And why is this palace filled with people?
These people exist only on the cognition of the palace ruler. They're like life-sized dolls in a way. Although we still don't know how the ruler perceives things that would cause them to appear.
I see.
Dolls, huh? I never would have guessed I never would have guessed. They seem so real.
I see. Can I make a suggestion?
What's this about? I don't recognize any of the words.
Looks like a summary of research results. I bet you can decipher it, Joker.
Can I make a suggestion?
There's
Yep.
I see.
Akechi-san?
now. Let us depart.
Nothing. And since there's no use standing around, we should get going.
I can see it.
Gosh, the aesthetic of this place is so good. Also, I like that this big heart here is bent in the same way that the HP meter heart is. Does that make sense? Playing Baldur's Gate 3 again.
Focus.
Well, clearly... Wait, what? I was gonna say, clearly the, door isn't gonna work because there's a vent on the map, but there's not a vent. I guess that's a hallway. It is a hallway.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You really like the music. Squiggles, have you heard the, clock tower theme from Persona Q?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You never played Q or Q2? I highly recommend listening to the clock tower, like just the area theme. I think it's called Footsteps of Time, from Persona Q, because it's got a very like similar vibe to it, if that makes sense. At least in my brain, and it's one of those songs that like I love it to death. It's also crazy because it's one of those songs where it's one of the very few songs where you can listen to it, and it's entirely possible for the song to, like, for you to think that the song has started looping, and then it just throws something new in. It takes like 6 minutes for it to get to the actual point where it loops in it.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
Yeah. I would kind of like to stream Persona Q, but I would only really like to stream Persona Q if Citra has a QR code scanner.
Misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
It's interesting that we're getting new shadows.
rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Oh.
Persona!
Ow.
That's not right.
I thought we were getting a showtime for a sec there.
Force won't do anything here. They're resistant to physical attacks.
Just gonna sit here and be salty that I can't Hasatobi my way out of this one.
Thor! Ravage them! Good! One got knocked.
I like that they gave Kazumi a sawed-off shotgun.
Let's finish this.
Persona!
Why did I try using Curse on it? We already knew that Curse doesn't work.
We gotta be more careful than this. Shizawa-san is despairing. Do something to help her. Persona!
Let's just kill the thing that's causing her despair.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics. Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is! Sumire! Sumire! I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire! Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san? You're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
a man's voice.
You know, I knew it had to be him, but like, it doesn't make it hurt any less. I recognize that voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
The real question is whether or not we're gonna see, like... whether or not it's going to be a shadow, or whether or not it's gonna be an actual person, because we are in a palace. Kazumi, are you okay?
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
Okay, I have something really weird that I need to check. This is gonna be really dumb. And it might not even show up, but, does she have the beauty mark on her model? Or is that just a portrait thing? Because the one down there had a beauty mark under her right eye. I'm gonna give Kazumi the Ring of Envy for now. You know what? Let's give Akechi the Hall of Fame belt, because I'm pretty sure that's not a DLC one that got given to me for free, because I don't have 10 of it. Hello there.
3 enemies, all laughably weak.
What doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
We didn't even break a sweat.
All right. Focus.
Let's keep this pace going.
There he is.
Is he this palace's
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place.
Don't grin like that. Don't, please. Also, your other hairstyle looked better.
Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
You know, honestly, Akechi's showing a lot of restraint right now. I'm very surprised that he didn't shoot first, ask questions later.
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I've gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for.
I didn't wish for this.
Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
Alright. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
That's... Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire! What? Kasumi.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm...
Kazumi?
Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here.
Also, hi Sachi. I didn't get the chance to say that because the cutscene was playing. Reverse isekai, don't say that. You're not wrong, but
After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
Seems to be a Shujin Academy pocketbook. Name Kazumi Yoshizawa is written inside.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start.
So, you're telling me that the whole reason we thought this was Kazumi was because we got her name from the pocketbook instead of actually talking to her in the first place? Wow.
However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki.
Also, yeah, see, she doesn't have the beauty mark under her eye. That's how you can tell the difference, is that one has the beauty mark under the left eye and the other one doesn't.
That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right, limited as it was. I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
It's a dangerous
I've had
line
enough
of thinking.
your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
Maruki is such a shit therapist. Okay, to be fair, take out what happened with Sumire and all the Kazumi bullshit, and take out what's happening right now, and just take into account the stuff that is just him interacting with the Phantom Thieves. That's actually not, like, you know, most of his stuff isn't actually that bad. It's just two very big, outstanding cases of him being a very shitty therapist.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me.
Is that truly salvation?
The cruelties of history will vanish, and everyone will live their lives just as they've always dreamed them to be. If you don't call that salvation, then what would it be?
Exactly the same thing Yaldabaoth was trying to do.
Brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
Believe in yourself.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness?
I'll find my own happiness.
No deal so far, huh?
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa.
This is wrong.
It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing. I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up, and don't embarrass me.
Stubborn imbeciles, rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
Come!
But what if I Paso Toby?
Hear my power. That should do.
What?
It's time. Shitsune!
Ow. So, 16 damage.
Come on! Persona! Manifest! Persona!
Wow.
You're mine.
Check this out, Akechi. Just allow me to do 8 times more damage than you did.
Such pathetic attempts won't be enough.
Also, Sachi, to answer your question of how does she have a persona if she's been running away from herself, because, like, she's... think of it as like, how do I even phrase it? Like, you get a persona by being like one with yourself, but the way that Kazumi's, or not Kazumi, Sumire's cognition is like twisted is that she doesn't know that she's running from herself. So she can be at one with herself while also running away from herself because she lacks the information that she is running from herself. Yeah, that's exactly it, Squiggles. I didn't see that until just now.
This just won't go down.
No mercy.
We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. He'll die.
Oh.
No more games. Weaklings like you. It's disappointing.
That's really cool.
Not bad for an improvised technique.
I like that showtime. That's a really cool showtime. Love when a therapist gaslights you into thinking you're a different person so hard you genuinely believe it.
Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes.
Is it gaslighting if it's magic? Yeah, it is still gaslighting if it's magic.
I know that your friends are already enjoying it.
Let us help her.
That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions.
Fuck you, Maruki. Now we can't max out Horror's social link. It's
At
true.
any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
I'm worried about Sumire.
I think it'd be suicide to march back in there at the moment. We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing.
We should probably go get the rest of my team.
I'll do some investigating on my own.
I know that you hate my team, but you should
I hate
help.
that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
So this is the reality that Maruki created. There's no point in obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room. I forgot about Twink Morgana, I'm not gonna lie. Welcome home. You sure we're out late? It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learn. They believe she's been at a training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. That's scary. No kidding. This is the first time I've witnessed a power that comes even close to this magnitude. Even the great Phantom Thieves you are so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we can use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to do. Got it. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Is that Akechi? You two seem to be getting along well lately. I forgot how I did his first line. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? And Lady Ann and I can... No. Morgana, you're banned from going to the hot springs. How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. And rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know your friends are already enjoying it, Kurisu-kun. Seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. You happy? Huh? Where's this coming from? Well, yeah, I'd say that I'm happy. We used to sleep together. Yeah, I can still remember how much you hated when I'd curl up on top of you. Wait, curl up on top? That doesn't seem right. Got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we go to Mementos, I'd transform into a... I know you can do this. Huh? Okay.
I got to be useful for the humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier.
What was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. Seems all I can do now is wait. How have we been streaming for an hour already? It doesn't feel like it's been an hour. It feels like it's been 20 minutes. Maruki said that your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. Where is everyone? I should look for them while I check out the town. I like this outfit that Joker's got. Hey, Takemi. Looks like they're closed for New Year's.
Yongen Jaya. This is Yongen Jaya.
Also, hey, Pine, how are you?
This is Shibuya.
That's all anyone talks about now.
For real?
Oh my god, you did it, Shiho. I knew you could. It's all thanks to you supporting me, An. I really appreciate it. I'm not the one who deserves the credit. You keep your best effort, and now you're finally being recognized.
Huh?
Akira? Yeah, Akira. I can't believe it. Over here.
I've lost An's voice completely.
And talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since I saw you, since last time you saw Shiho, right? Long time no see, Kurusu-kun. Do you remember me?
How have you been?
Yeah.
I hope that you enjoy Rain World, Pine.
I've been well. Thank you for asking. I'm surprised you remembered, though. We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early in the semester. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember, with the bragging I told him all about. Yeah, I've told him all about how amazing my BFF is at volleyball. Oh, An. I'm sorry you have to put up with all that, Kurusu-kun. And Shiho was the MVP at the big meet the other day, too.
An's voice is just gone from my brain. We'll figure it out.
Not only was she in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anyone else. No wonder she's the star of the team. I'm just so proud of you, Shiho.
Jeez.
Oh, you're too much.
Two of them are beaming with joy. Seems this reality is the one An wished for.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Shiho's coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Shujin's the top school when it comes to the sport. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. It was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. I feel like everything's just perfect.
Also, I really like these two's outfits. I really, really like Shiho's outfit. It's very cute. You happy with Shiho now?
Huh? What does that mean? Of course I am.
Any doubts about it?
What do you mean, any doubts? Well, I know I don't. I spent so much time worrying over everything now that I've... Wait, what?
But...
Something is... I remember being so cornered that I just wanted to die. Then I met everyone and...
I'll be waiting for you.
And what does that... And Shiho's still alive after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this.
Huh?
I just... An? What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. I think I'm just feeling a bit tired. Why don't we go find some place to sit and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
Sorry, Akira. I'll call you later.
Bye.
And see you, Kurisu-kun.
Seems all I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home. An seemed happy to be with Shiho, who's able to continue playing volleyball. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. Has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see him. Morgana's here. Maybe he knows where everyone else is.
Hey, you have a minute?
Oh, your voice has gone back to normal.
Are you looking for someone? Haru. I think she was thinking about setting up a shop in Kichijoji. And she went to inspect the new location with the president. I'm sure she looked happy, or she sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. And sorry, but is this all you need? I kind of want to be alone.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
It's really interesting how well, like, it's really interesting to me how well the game is, like, building this, like, you know, everything is off sort of deal. Oh, the map is different. Map's got a whole bunch of tendrils coming out of it now. Oh, that outfit is so cute. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for the new store. Is this before or after Goofy dies in the timeline? God, could you imagine a Kingdom Hearts-esque crossover, but it's Persona and Disney instead of Final Fantasy and Disney?
Yes.
I agree. The research says this community is mostly interested in most interested in high-quality ingredients and modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My.
Oh, Akira-kun. I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you up to?
I'm helping out my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store.
Is this a friend of yours?
Yes, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman in my school.
Oh, do you think you have a male friend, Haru? Or are you truly just friends?
Wait.
Jeez, father. Don't jump to conclusions like that.
Calm down, Haru. I was merely teasing. How many different voices have I given Okumura so far? Like 3 or 4? But still, for such a man to appear in your life, make sure you tell me right away, understand?
Oh, father, is that jealousy I'm detecting?
Her and her father and... what did that say? Haru and her father are enjoying each other's company. It seems this reality is the one Haru wished for. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend for her. Please, keep being good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness.
Father. Oh, would you care to do something together, Akira-kun? We have a bit of free time, so we could grab a coffee or something.
He's a great father, isn't he?
Thank you.
Yes, he is. And thank you. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times. But to be honest, he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father.
Has your dream come true?
My dream? Oh no, I wouldn't call my life anything so drastic. After all, I've been so busy lately that I can barely handle what's on my plate, so... Wait, I
know you'll get through this.
Oh, okay. What happiness can be found through profit gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Excuse me?
What? That was...
Haru? Wow, that was... Haru, what's the matter?
Nothing, Father. Nothing really.
You must be getting exhausted after all this surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. Seems all I can do now is wait. And on New Year's, I don't have any wishes. Is my dog cute? With a kimono and a hakama? And your dog... Oh, never mind. Oh. New Year's money? I'm gonna use it on Mommy, of course. Me and my teacher to look over my work soon. Cool. Her seemed happy to be able to talk with her father without fear. But is this truly how things should be? Let's check up on the others tomorrow. Why do you keep saying the others when you only intend on talking to one person a day? With very little knowledge of what's going on right now, it's really just Joker meeting up with friends, making them question their reality, and walking away with that explanation. You know, here's the funny thing, Pine. That's more or less exactly what's happening, because basically the entire rest of the Phantom Thieves are living in a false reality currently. So he's going around and trying to get them to question their false reality, but from the outside it just looks like he's being like, hey, are you happy with what's going on? Question your reality for me, please.
Hey, you have a minute?
Are you looking for someone? Ryuji. He's been doing great this year. I think he said he'd be doing laps around the school. You'd think training would be a drag, but he sure does seem to be enjoying it. I'm a little tired from thinking too much. I think I'm gonna go for a walk and clear my head.
Shibuya.
Also, I really like the, rainbow, the rainbow effect whenever you enter a new area, like on the edges of the screen. Also, can I just say, thank you, game, for leaving the, like, putting the exclamation marks on here so that I don't have to try to navigate the subway station again.
I hope I can do it.
Whoa, whoa. You mean you got scouted by that college?
Whoa!
Pipe down, stupid. It's not for sure, nothing yet. Anyway, I'm just saying the school's gotten word of something like that. Or of something like that. Still, that rules. You even made it onto the podium at Nationals, too. I was worried what would happen after you screwed up your knee. I'm glad you were able to bounce back.
No way, man!
Nah, you're still just jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying the best so I don't get left off the team by you guys. Yuji's laughing happily with the other members of the track team. It seems this reality is the one Ryuji wished for. Kira? What are you doing here? Still on a break? No? Maybe he stopped by to congratulate you too. Man, someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere you want to go eat after practice? It's our treat today. Oh, that's nice of you guys. How about some extra large beef bowl and some pork miso soup? Hey, why don't you come with us, Akira? Enjoying the return to track?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, but what do you mean? It's just what I like doing, you know? I get all down when I'm not running. So your leg's fine now?
Hey!
My leg? Oh, you're worried about me? It's totally fine, dude. No problem since that injury a while back. That was actually Kamoshida's fault, so... Wait. What? Something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the station by the school, then... I'll be waiting for you.
Huh?
I want you to join the Avengers Initiative. Sure. It's now or never. Here goes.
Whoa!
Whoa, what the hell was that? You okay, Sakamoto? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing. We kissed. Sorry, gotta get back to practice. See ya. Seems all I can do now is wait. Let's go back home. Work, I have the day off today. I can't be feeling sick when I get a promotion. You remember having fancy clothes like this? It's like they're for a night job. Oh, you're not an employee here. Come on. I know you were working here last year. Come on, let's take it easy instead of going crazy trying to hit our quota, huh? Going to work? I thought you quit. Yuji seems sincerely happy about being able to run with his fellow track team. Yep, this is how things truly should be, blah 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 blah. We get the same spiel every night when we're going to sleep. Why haven't we been to talk to Igor?
Hey, you have a minute?
Are you looking for someone? Yusuke? He said he was going to check out the exhibits at the art museum in Ueno. He sounded pretty emotional, and said something about a piece finally getting recognition. Maybe you should check it out. Hey, have you gotten short or something? I feel like I used to have to look up at you. Never mind. You're heading out, right? And stay safe.
I will say, it is a bit frustrating that I can't fast travel while this segment's going on.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
I should go and talk to Yusuke, because that's the one that the game is actively directing me toward. I know that Makoto is right there. And she's my girlfriend, so I should,
Cool.
These kinds of moral conundrums are so bizarre because it's such a weird discussion about how trauma shapes us. Yeah. I can see Yusuke in the distance. He seems to be viewing a painting. What should I do? Speak to him.
What a
I
coincidence.
knew it. Ah, you came too, Akira. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look. My mother's painting is finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. It's on display for this week only, so I'm glad we have this chance to view it together. I'm truly blessed. I've waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows stronger every day. But thanks to my sensei's patronage each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. Nothing in the world could make me happier than I am at this moment. Whose patronage was that?
Indeed.
Why, my sensei, of course. Madarame. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my own Wow, that was some word soup there. When I lost my only family. I truly cannot thank him enough. Yusuke's so happy. Seems this reality is the one that Yusuke wished for. Ah, I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? Sensei's been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, he'll even pay for the meal. Is Madarame a good sensei?
Yes.
Yes, I'd say so, but... What's this about, out of the blue? Or so out of the blue? Sayuri looks great there. The Sayuri? That's not the painting's name. No, wait. That seems... something isn't right. Just here to freestyle over the music. How are you doing, Slim Guy? I have faith in you. What is... Could I be making the same mistakes as I did before? And to think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired. Akira,
My apologies.
Actually, I'm sorry. But I'd like to be alone for now. Seems all I can do now is wait. It's really interesting, because it seems like Maruki can only warp the, like, he can only alter reality, like, the current reality. It doesn't seem like he can retroactively change things. Never got out of the factory palace. Persona 4 is really good. But I'm enjoying this. Like, I'm enjoying the new stuff here. Take a vacation every year, family goes with me. Back home, you have to fulfill all your dreams. School, it's really fun. I made some friends too. Can that store go out of business? I guess not. I don't have great sales, but it's fine for me. Yusuke seemed happy about his mother's work, Sayuri, being recognized as a work of art. Yep, blah blah blah, is this how things should be? Persona 3 is my favorite narratively.
Hey,
Are you looking for someone? Futaba? And she's out shopping with the chief in Wakaba. I think they said something about hunting for games over in Akihabara, and they look like such a happy family. Hey, Akira, have I always... Never mind, forget I said anything. You're going out to see the others, right? And stay safe.
The "is this how things should be" is such a... Yeah, it's not a great way of phrasing things. Hey yo, since when Morgana a dude person, this is the reality that Morgana wished for. He wished to become a dude so that he could hit on one of the other Phantom Thieves members without being a cat. Lore reasons. Technically speaking, it's actually a bit more complicated than that, because Morgana spends the entire game wanting to be human.
Cool.
Beauty and the Beast fantasy. Oh wait, that's cool. That's wait, show that poster again, game. He wanted to hit on. That's Konomin from yeah, Konami from Persona 4 Dancing. And a small she's mentioned in the original Persona 4.
Oh man.
Damn, Sojiro looking good. Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video game.
But... Can't you feel it? All the limited editions and the gaming gear. It's the store's fault for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. And so... Mom? No, ma'am. Do you think I get supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes?
Should make moves on the golf doctor.
Motion for additional funding denied. My case was dismissed. Akira?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say all of them are things that they'd come to terms with. I don't think that, like... I don't necessarily believe that Futaba is fully over her mom's death at the end of base Persona 5. Because that's the whole thing with revenge as, like, a motivator, is that it's not fulfilling after the fact. And I definitely don't think that Haru is over her dad's death either. Oh hey, look who stumbled into us. Come on, hurry and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him too now. Revenge is always fulfilling.
Oh, what a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? And Sojiro is gonna treat us all to lunch.
Hey, don't go putting words in my...
Really?
And then, back to LeBlanc, people. It's curry time.
You eat that all the time, though.
And that's because it's the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point.
Thanks for the glowing review. Three of them are all smiling at each other. Also, I've said this before, I really like Futaba's outfit. I'm gonna be saying this the entire time, I just feel it. Seems this reality is the one that Futaba wished for.
Sound good, Akira? I know you know how awesome Sojiro's curry is.
It's his most cherished dish.
Of course. And Sojiro and Mom worked together to improve its flavor, you know? And, huh?
You have to move on.
Well, yeah. After all, I've grown up a bunch. Wait, what did you mean by that?
You can figure this out.
Huh? I still don't get it. Come on, why won't you just tell me? I won't let these distorted wow. I won't let these distorted lies deceive me anymore. What was that?
You alright? You two are getting a bit weird.
Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they've both gotten.
I'm okay.
It's nothing. Let's go, Mom. The curry can't wait. Akira's still got stuff to do, I assume. Well, see ya. Huh? Hey, Futaba. Don't just take off like that.
Time to head home.
Imagine your adopted brother just coming up to you and vague posting in your face. Well, we're gonna head on back. Come by for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. All I can do now is wait. Little sister's been telling me to fix her PC. She's always been the bossy type. Study abroad? No thanks. I'm having a great time here. You work at a maid cafe? Wow, I never would have guessed with you. Really? It's the best job I've ever had. Have the store attendants here always been so friendly? Taba seemed happy to be able to spend her daily life with both her mother and Sojiro, who she loves very much. Okay, that line is written very poorly. Like, you could change that comma to a period, like, after Sojiro, and remove that last chunk entirely. There is no reason that last chunk should be there.
Hey,
Huh?
you have a minute?
Are you looking for someone? Makoto. And she had a celebration, or she said she had a celebration with someone important. Apparently she's meeting with Sai in Shibuya. And there's a man involved. I can tell. Akira, I think something's wrong with me. Or maybe not. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up. Don't mind me.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
What other, like, franchise did this, like, you have to break your friends out of their quote-unquote perfect reality by proving to them that they don't need it?
Akira, what a coincidence.
Steins Gate? I haven't played Steins Gate. All I know about Steins Gate is that if you put a fork in a microwave, it allows you to send emails into the past.
we were just doing a bit of shopping. But soon we're going to celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General Award.
Dad is?
Come on, Makoto. You don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember,
High school? Isn't that a plot point in, like, the last bit of Gravity Falls?
I remember Dad telling you earlier to just act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves.
You're correct.
Well, I do feel the same way. So what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel on yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you.
Hey!
Mabel's prison at the end of Gravity Falls is like that.
Sis, I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday.
Two of them are beaming with joy. Seems this reality is the one Makoto wished for.
Oh, I just had an idea. Akira, would you like to join us for dinner tonight? Oh, I guess you don't know what we're having yet, though. Don't you think it's possible he already has plans by now? And look at you, little Miss Outgoing. Where'd this turnabout come from? Eh? Oh, no, that's not what this is.
Enjoying the family time?
Well, of course.
Dad been supportive?
My dad? Of course. He's done such a great job as a single parent, and...
No, but...
Wait, something's wrong. Mom died, so Dad raised us alone. And Sis...
So close.
Huh? Wait, what are you saying? But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong. I just... Makoto? What's wrong? Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I'm sorry, Akira. We have more shopping to do. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about that. We'll chat again soon.
Guess I should head home.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you.
What'd you find?
First, regarding Maruki himself, he's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct?
He told me himself.
Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him.
Did something happen?
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why. At least with our current understanding.
It was probably Shido, in all honesty.
What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons.
Stymied is a word I haven't heard in a long
That's all I
time.
could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Kumara and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
What do you mean by all accounts?
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world.
That raises some really big questions. I'm sorry, but you need to explain that. You need to go into more depth on that, Akechi. Like,
In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality.
oh. Both of these are good questions. What happened to Shido?
Shido was the only one arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. It seems the Phantom Thieves were causing a stir in this society as well. But there's no record of your arrest now. Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones.
What do you make of it?
Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Don't worry about it.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
See you in Odaiba.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Odaiba, with Akechi.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately.
What do you mean, Morgana? We've been dating.
Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
Tomorrow we meet with Maruki. I should go to bed early tonight. Also, can I just say, I've been thinking about this off stream for a bit. Why does Persona only have 16 save slots? Like, Persona is one of those types of games where it's like, it feels like the type of game that would give you 99 save slots. Morgana beating the homophobia accusations. Am I on the PS5 version? No, I'm playing the PS...
So, you came.
I'm playing the PS4 version on a PS5.
Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
I'm sure they'll come around.
Oh, yes. Because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
I should write something.
how about this?
Are you ready? Good to go?
Let us depart.
Well, shall we go then?
Excuse me, Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is 'cause he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be, but
I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Yuji's like immediately
Futaba.
snaps like a twig.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either.
Me too.
I guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Back to Cat. Gosh, I love this dungeon theme.
Well,
Let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to waste any time wandering about aimlessly. We encountered an information guide after going up that elevator. If he intends to welcome us so graciously, perhaps we'll come across another guide soon. Before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from here on out, due to our lack of manpower.
if I must.
Focusing on our own abilities is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it will be more efficient to team up. The combination move we pulled off before, it wasn't half bad.
All right.
Yeah!
Sim,
Of course, that all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me. It looks like it's all research on cognitive science. Maruki seems heavily devoted to the field. think it was somewhere around here. VIP patients identified. We will now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there, with the patient you seek. Please enter through the door on the left-hand side of the entrance hall. Just as I thought. And they're politely informing us of their location. That must be the door. Let's go.
I'll reveal your true form.
Persona! He didn't see us at all.
Go down!
You wiped him out?
Okay. It's somewhere.
This is great stuff!
I'll reveal your true form.
We've got them surrounded. This enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its misery.
Persona! Ravage them!
Joker took one down. I gotta keep up.
So it's got...
To me, Loki! What a lovely sight. I live for this!
Oh!
Time again! Come on!
I want it.
Team Last has got to be the worst.
Akechi, you've got a new all-out attack finisher, don't you?
Hardly a challenge.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Shadow eliminated. Let's go, Joker. There's a chest.
Safe room. I like that Akechi's acting as like our navigator. Let's move out as soon as we're done here. We're headed for the auditorium, correct?
Now, let us depart.
I hope you have a happy life.
Hey. Sim.
What are you doing? There's no point in inspecting that right now. As if tangled in the USB cord is some sort of oddity. There's no doubt the marquee is up ahead. Make sure you're ready. Akechi would be on Blue Sky.
Thank you for coming.
What's wrong with Sumire?
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best?
I love you, Marky's forehead. He looks much better with his scruffy hair. Also, this is literally just the exact same, like, he's giving us the exact same argument that Yaldabaoth was giving us.
If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact?
All of them had doubts. Oh, you're still jumping the gun with this. Just trying my best so I don't get left off the team by you guys.
This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
It's reality.
I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well.
But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves. Really? Then back to LeBlanc. People, it's curry time. Oh, and Father, is that jealousy I'm detecting?
My friends want to stay in this reality.
That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we'd go to Mementos, I'd transform into a...
Is that really true?
Well, it's time.
I accept Maruki's offer. My friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created. Or so he says. If we stay in this world, we really could lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
I can't accept this reality.
Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life.
Oh shit. Kazumi?
Please.
Or Sumire?
Try to stop me.
Sumire? I'm gonna need you to stand down or you're gonna find yourself in the crossfire of a Hasotome.
If you do, then I'll...
Don't do this.
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now, but you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Oh, are we gonna have a one-on-one?
Please, don't make me do this. I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Cendrillon!
Let's go. There.
Cendrillon!
I'm sorry, Kasumi. Or, not Kasumi. Shit. As in your recommended?
Calm down.
Hey, the Radiated, how are you doing? Started playing Persona, so you had to drop in and see how badass this plays. Or how badass plays.
Ravage them!
It didn't even take half the hits. It didn't even take half the hits. Jesus. But yeah, welcome in. I hope that you're doing good.
Looks like you lost.
Why?
You need to stop.
Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi,
I'll actualize it!
Tehi? Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't! I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again!
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back! I'm happy here! This is where I belong!
Cool.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that!
Okay. This is really cool, because this is actually a callback to, like...
The smaller one?
This is kind of a callback to a bit of forgotten Persona lore from Persona 3.
What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
Oh, don't worry, Akechi. I've got this under control.
Right. Feel my power. That should do.
Aww.
Out of my way!
Come!
Magatsu Sendrion.
Go down!
I'll break them. Persona! Feel my power.
I'll take that!
Oh, that's rude. Oh, but you only heal 600 from that. Cool.
Persona! I'll break them. Persona! Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
Oh, come on. Really? If you had given me one more turn.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit. Here it comes.
I don't think so.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush him by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
I knew you'd be here.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshizawa was trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push him back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
For my joy.
Oh.
He needs cover.
For my joy.
Shit!
None will stand in my way.
Something else.
Am I still charged?
Strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Not this one.
How do I even check my own status?
Plan.
I don't think I'm still charged. Because it would be flashing if I was charged.
Rose up again. It's payback time.
Feel my power. You do it.
I will be strong.
Oh, he still uses his same portrait in the menu.
Sorry.
Leave it to me.
Witness my resolve. Ha! Didn't work?
Block wind.
Out of my way. Stand
Robot
down.
knocks down. He needs cover.
Stand down.
Persona! There. Payback
Rose up
time.
again. It's payback time.
Heal. That should do.
I like how when Akechi gets up, he just yells payback time.
Take this!
Time for my persona. Ha!
I'll take that.
Come. All right.
Persona. That should do.
This is my other self.
Fox's health is really low. You have to be careful. Show your might, Mercurius. One enemy on the floor. Witness
I doubt that I can, Oh, I probably should have passed over to Joker, actually. That would have been better.
I won't hold back.
Stop the swaying. Support's on the way.
Persona!
Go down.
Oh, really?
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
I'll break
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. No, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
Akechi's like 3 levels below everyone else.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
I still got like 25 Hasatobis in me, Maruki.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's got to rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
This is also a very, not great way to carry someone that's unconscious.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
I should tell them what I know so far.
So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right, Akechi.
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
Akechi's not our enemy, he's my boyfriend.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you?
I'm surprised you didn't just outright say yes to
Considering how
that.
you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Okay.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize. We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
So is February 3rd our deadline, or is February 3rd our...
Yo, welcome back.
That's when you can go fight the boss.
I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah, you're supposed to be a cat.
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
He said the thing! He admitted to it!
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun?
We need to find them!
Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. Being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I've totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
It's okay if it's painful.
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
What? You got something to say?
You're quite the looker.
What?
Look who you're talking about. How could I be anything else? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki. We've got nothing but problems right now.
Yep.
For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. Gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us all calm down.
You're right. Certainly, the combat has tired us out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night.
Well, we're gonna need time to figure this all out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. Tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep. How did this happen? Either way, let's rest for tonight and collect our thoughts.
Gosh, like... Futaba and Haru definitely got the worst hand dealt to them here.
Make everyone happy, huh? But even so... Anyway, let's think about it tomorrow.
We're gonna go to the Velvet Room, aren't we? Yep. Why haven't you called me? Why am I still chained up?
It's been quite some time.
It's been 1 month.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
Why is that cell closed again? His clothes.
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
Wait.
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that? You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
She's so cute! Those glasses look great on her. And the scarf, too.
Good morning.
I know that you're dealing with, like, trauma and stuff, but you're still dressing very cute.
I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Hey, yo, sorry you killed your sister, but dang, yeah, exactly. Okay.
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
It's more or less it. It's more or less it, Pine. It's just like, man, I know that, like, I'm sorry you killed your sister, but also, like, that outfit is really cute. Shoulder, it's fine. Why do you ask, Coach? I take the extra classes as well. I want to study more. It's so awesome. There's no bullying or anything like that. Like that, I have club today after school. You guys can go home without me. Oh, I thought he was in the Go Home Club. I'm part of the Go Home Club. I never did any club activities.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year's going to be all about your college entrance exams, so you'd better start prepping now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts. So make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn in that homework. Let's see. Who's on class duty today?
Man.
Have you been studying? Well, not that you've really had time for that.
Is everyone rested up?
More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's takes.
I have to tell you all something.
Oh, really? Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then.
Gotcha.
Cool. I'll be waiting for all ya.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza. And cook up our plans for here on out, too.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We could accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
Why does everyone, like, everyone's new costumes look really good? Like, all of them. Just, chef's kiss.
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire. But that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the
shit.
likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
Sorry, give me a sec. I threw my jacket across the room and it knocked shit over that I need not have knocked over. Ugh.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
But can you really say that he's doing good right now, Haru? Like, yeah, from a questionably objective standpoint, yes, he is technically doing good in quotation marks. But, like...
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Lavenza?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Please.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
She does this from time to time.
How'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
That's pretty good. That's a really good Futaba quote.
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin? Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I doubt that anyone will notice.
Not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Morgana, we've already agreed to team up with Akechi. You're not allowed to back out of that. You cannot team up with Akechi, but I'm teaming up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too.
I'm surprised that Haru's on that
You
side.
sure? Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
Haru with her rocket launcher pointed at the back of Akechi's head.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
So, do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything.
Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea? Her wandering around in that getup?
That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. When someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her, Akira.
Morgana's on top of it.
For real?
What? No, I'm not. How am I supposed to pull something like that off? Kitty helping out a little kid? It sounds like one dynamite duo. And that could last 3 seasons and a movie, easily. It's not exactly helpful to us right now, though.
At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry.
That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes, Akira. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at the school? It's not like she wants to check out the... or it's not like she just wants to check out the place, right? Lady Lavenza will come by the school. And that must mean she's got something important to talk about. Let's hear her out.
Hey!
Do you want to take a break for today? I want to think on it a bit more.
We going back to the Velvet Room?
Hey. It's sorry, it's nothing.
Doesn't seem like nothing.
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into Mementos to erase it. And before we dealt with Shido.
Hey!
Remember how I said I'd finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said it, and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be human. More than once. I thought it would give me a chance with Lady An, but... what I did was just so lame. I can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us.
But you came back.
Well, yeah, that's true, but, I mean... that was just the right thing to do. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool.
You don't have to be cool.
Right.
Well, that's true. And after all we've been through together, there's no point in trying to act cool in front of you.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm gonna be more independent. I keep relying on you for everything because deep down, I thought you could figure everything out for me.
Why is Morgana's voice, like, being difficult?
But that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise, I will.
Oh, Second Awakening, cool. Or Third Awakening, I guess. Who is this man?
I've discovered a new... no, my original power.
All right.
Diego.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki his just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it.
Let's do our best.
Right.
Right, and sorry again for all the hassle. You and I are gonna be even greater partners now.
Let's turn in for the night.
This is why you don't have a ton of free time, because all of your free time is doing this to everybody.
Well, things are gonna get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night.
Can we do this with Akechi? Oh, it's better Miracle Punch. Increases the effect of allies' healing skills, may decrease SP cost. Oh, cool. The new year is starting. You all look sleepy. What, did you doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief, Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know? We decorate with Kadomatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shimenawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. You gotta reach rank 10 to unlock the Royal Max. Yeah. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. So, question. Does that mean that if can I still finish Haru's social link and see her awakened persona, or am I just out of luck? Am I just not able to get Haru's awakened persona at this point? Oh, whoops. By the way, Cherry Blossom viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. If I have enough time. I think I've got 2 more levels on Haru's social link. That's all time. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Alright, Tsukamaki-san. I bet you slept through Shogatsu.
Huh? Yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lady Anna's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky. And I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Akira, are you awake?
Akira, are you awake?
Can you give me a hint? And some phrase about the gods. But it's kind of abstract, right? What's the phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto?
Numerous there?
Yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? What's that phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto?
Huh? $10,000 gods?
10,000? I think it was more than that, actually. And some phrase about the gods, yeah.
Cool. Numerous. 8 million?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That means...
So the people call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods.
This is it. Correct.
That's correct. We call them Yaoyorozu no Kami. The 8 million gods. Though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yaoyorozu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. Well, with all these traditions, you could say these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
Why? Why does it still give me points? I'm far past the point of ever needing these points.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's...
Let's follow it.
Yeah, let's go. Hey!
Hey, chase it down so you don't lose sight of it.
Okay, have a good night, Squiggles.
Oh!
Hey, did you see that? It went down to the first floor.
Got work in 9 hours, oof.
Where on earth is it trying to go? Come on, we gotta follow it for now.
Are we going to the nurse's office? We are going to the nurse's office.
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on in here?
It's just like my dream.
It even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office quickly.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
I'm here for your counseling session.
What's with the formality?
That's odd. I thought humans regularly exchange phrases such as that upon meeting. Perhaps it would have been more appropriate to say, "What's up?"
Oh, well, anyway, how about we get this started?
As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bedrest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat, but the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
Why don't we just do it in the Velvet Room? The other members of the Phantom Thieves have been in the Velvet Room. Why don't we just go to the Velvet Room?
I see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
Gone.
I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before? We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
Akechi hasn't seen Lavenza.
Arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Care to fill us in?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
How'd it come back?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
Also, why is Sumire not here? But also, fun fact, Maruki's using his persona in the real world, which means, he is the second persona user ever. Well, not discounting the Persona 1 and 2 persona users, because they're different. They're also technically in a different universe and continuity, but... technically speaking, Fuka from Persona 3 is the only other Persona user who has been able to use their persona outside of, like, you know, the circumstances that would allow a Persona user to use their persona.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
What? The god of control.
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Didn't Morgana do that?
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that. Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
We chose Maruki.
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
Can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened, but... if none of this had happened at all, but...
Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there. I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
He has to be stopped.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused Mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with Mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with Mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
In the metanav?
Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maybe he wants to save us.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Oh.
I just...
Oh shit, Sumire is probably gonna have 5 more ranks.
Guess we might as well close up for
of confidants to go through as well.
Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About Maruki?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
I know you'll choose well.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
And tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're gonna take back the world. The real world.
Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible.
Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a Persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god moding when I see it.
At this point, he basically is a god, right? She makes Shido look small time.
We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow.
Sounds good.
And speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi-kun?
Guess we should let him back in the group chat, right?
Yep, that'd be quickest.
Let's put him in.
Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. 1 month to go, huh? We better come up with a plan. That time is gonna go by fast.
For real?
I can't believe he'd control mementos. This guy's different than the others. Maruki's gonna be a tough one to take down.
Hey! Hey.
This isn't gonna be easy. Let's keep our guard up.
We're heading to the palace today, yeah?
A good idea, I'd say. Although, we mustn't rush, of course. Yeah. Honestly, if we want to accomplish anything, we gotta get out of there.
Or get out there, not out of there. I agree. Is that alright, leader? Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's secure a route to the treasure. In that case, let's meet at the hideout after school.
Okay.
Alright, the hideout after school then. And should we tell Yoshizawa? Well, we should probably still leave her alone. And tell everyone to meet at the hideout. We should all talk this over before we infiltrate the palace.
It seems everyone has arrived. Let us begin. February 3rd is the date we agreed on with Dr. Maruki. We gotta go find that treasure already. Once that date passes, it's over. We all get that, right? We'll have to discover a route by February 2nd, to be more precise. It's another way to look at it. And nice, Yoshi remembered.
Yeah?
Of course I did. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to secure our route sooner rather than later. We must be deliberate, however. We have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, Dr. Maruki's pretty much got the power of a god. I doubt anything's going to go smoothly. We'd better not let our guard down.
Very well. Let us go.
Oh, we're going right on in.
Oh, it's...
Hello, everyone.
Is something wrong?
You're going to fight Dr. Maruki, yes? Please, take me with you.
But you can't go in dressed like that.
That's I know what Morgana means, but the phrasing on that's pretty funny.
Please? I'm done running away. I can't keep relying on people like Senpai. I want to live life as Sumire.
Color me impressed.
Looks like she'll do just fine here.
Time to team up.
Thank you.
In that case, we gotta come up with a code name for you.
What now?
Ooh, what is your
It
code
wouldn't be
name?
right if you were the only one going by your real name, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Joker, got any suggestions?
Leotard, Appetite, and Violet. Violet's cute. Probably the
That's
real
right.
one.
Sumire in English is Violet. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Violet. Yes, let's go with that.
Excellent. Now remember, everyone, Violet, not violent. Violet.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
I am surrounded by absolute fools.
That's pretty good. Akechi really just said, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Are we done? We should probably get moving.
I know. Jeez. Come on, Violet. Let's roll.
Yeah.
And so what are we supposed to do now? And first we gotta secure a route to the treasure. We gotta know where it is before we can steal it, after all. We've already checked most of the places on the map, though. It looks like we'll need to go even deeper into the palace. Hold on, let me take a look real quick.
Yes.
And there's a locked security door here. I'd say this is the best place to investigate. Except, I'm getting some weird shadow readings, so be careful.
Joker!
And that's over in front of the auditorium. Let's get going.
Oh, look, the door's open.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Prison door is open.
I have been waiting.
And the state of the Velvet Room reflects the state of your own heart. And the room changes to reflect your showing the spirit of rebellion to the entity that binds your future.
Indeed.
Your change in appearance must also be due to the rebellious spirit you've harbored for so long.
And with that spirit, you appear to have grasped a new possibility as well.
What do you mean?
Then...
The current you should be capable. Oh. You should be capable of fusing new personas. And please make good use of this to keep the ruin at bay.
Very well.
We will continue to provide aid on your perilous journey. Now, to your business.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Awaken your new sapper-forming effusion. Make your selection. It seems to hold a vast amount of power.
I want...
skill to inherit.
It's cool that they went through and changed all of Igor's dialogue. I'm surprised that we're still doing guillotine executions. Also, that's actually kind of funny. It's really funny. I actually said earlier in this playthrough that I wanted to, I wanted more, like, the Persona games to go more into the, like,
Do you truly need this?
crazy, you know, eldritch shit. And, like, literally, Haster is a Lovecraftian monster. So, that's pretty cool.
Do you wish to fuse this? Do you truly need 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 this?
Gosh, I forgot how cool Asterios Picaro looks.
Do you truly need this?
Loa?
Do you wish to fuse this?
Oh, this thing. I remember this thing from SMT3, and it's a pain in the ass.
To whom will you give birth?
I really wanted to. I could try to fuse an Izanagi no Okami. But, like, I feel like it would be too broken. It's already too broken. Without, like, trying to fuse a whole bunch of extra shit onto it.
What shall we do?
I want to do this real quick.
Will you be able to overcome this foe?
Who the heck is this guy? He's kind of like Joker, I think. Never mind. Just don't lose. I'll do everything I can to help.
Fear my power.
I'll step back.
I am thou. Prepare
Getting to
yourself.
get to listen to that mass destruction.
This is my soul. I can do better.
Come, Orpheus. Get it.
Nice, Violet. Just what I would expect from an ally.
Persona. Ravage them.
Joker.
Aww.
Time for my Persona. Diego. Persona, aim.
This is my other self.
Let's dance. Let's finish this. They're still up.
At it.
There.
Let's go. Surprisingly tough.
Persona! Victory is ours! They're pretty tough.
See free!
I was fully expecting that to crit one of my party members.
Come! You're mine.
Oh, he's fucking with me. Like, he has to be fucking with me.
Finish it.
This is my other self. I lend it.
Oh, why did I do that?
No effect.
Their health is really low. You have to be careful. Let's finish this. They're still up. Everyone, are you okay? Focus on healing up.
It's time.
Everyone's health is really low. Can someone heal?
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Persona! Prepare yourself. Someone finish it.
I was weak to light with Thanatos equipped.
All enemies are down. Thanks, Violet. Yay, Violet! You went right for its weakness.
Staying down. Take this.
Its weakness is electricity. If we can use that, it'll go down fast.
Persona. Go down.
Super! You missed? I should have done it.
Please try again sometime.
I'm gonna give this one more attempt
Welcome.
this stream, and then I'm gonna end stream real quick.
What shall we do? Will you be able to overcome this foe?
Persona! All right.
Witness my resolve.
Couldn't finish it.
This is my other self. I lend it.
Oh, I should have used Masuku Kaja. I'll just use Gambler's Foresight instead.
Orpheus.
Joker's burning. That's going to keep hurting.
You're mine.
There we go. I actually hit one.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Let's go. Prepare yourself. Surprisingly tough.
Dance, Persona. This is my soul. They're still up.
Let's go. There.
Witness my resolve. Diego!
Cool.
Not bad, Mona. Take my card.
Sure.
On to the next.
Come. Go down.
How did... that 100% just stopped moving, right? Like, he just stopped taking damage?
Not the best, but certainly not the worst. An impressive result indeed.
Cool.
Indeed.
Who's my party?
Do you have a moment? Oh?
Switch with Yusuke.
That settles it.
I should write something.
Okay. So that's gonna be all for me for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I definitely am enjoying this. I'm enjoying the third semester stuff so far. Give me just a sec and we'll find someone to raid. Let's read Sin. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I should be streaming more of this tomorrow. Oh wait, no. Not tomorrow unless something weird happens, and then I might be streaming tomorrow. Assume no, I'll update in the Discord. ! Discord if you want to join. Otherwise, I guess, thank you for watching, and have a good one, and take care.